Ooh, okay. Day 3, huh? Well, of all the people here on this Discord, you're probably one of the more advanced Hamlet players at this point.
Really?
I think so, yes.
Frankly, I'm surprised.
Not many people seem to play Hamlet.
Hmm.
Okay, so here's one piece. I wonder how I'm gonna remember where they are.
Hmm. Honestly, I really want to get Wheeler unlocked because since I've been playing a lot of Gungeon recently, I feel like the dodging would be nice.
Yeah, I actually noticed that, the similarity there between the two of them.
Yeah, both give you invincibility frames while doing the dodge.
Yep.
I mean, of course, they do actually have different frame times and what. Interesting, there's a bunch of garbage outside of the pig town. Like rot sitting around and what. Oh wait, this is just a abandoned area, it seems. How peculiar.
Yeah, Wheeler is a bit of an interesting character. I think it could become stronger in the future, but at the moment, I'd say it's more a character that maybe beginning players who don't really want the kite would find useful or valuable.
I don't know, I mean, she is really powerful. Oh, good, they finally changed that old, disgusting lawn turf texture. That new one is so much more favorable. Ah, this will work.
They shut down surprisingly fast. Like, to try to get them all in the same place might be the biggest challenge of all.
Hmm.
I think there are 5 total pieces, so... There are 2 of them. Okay, there's a third one over here.
I should return to my science machine and get some shears.
So where are the other 2 pieces? Aren't they in the... What? That's surprising. Are they on like different islands or something? Oh no! Oh wow, they're way over here. It looks like. That's gonna be a ways to lead them, then, isn't it? I think this is. It's a very unique boss in how you have to go about setting it up, like, or yeah, sort of getting ready for that fight. Hey, Dudley and Caleb. I'm just doing some experimentation here. What are you gonna say, Kula?
I was gonna say, is the foot drop still the Fling-O-Matic skin?
I have no idea.
Because remember, I popped into DST earlier today to get my free drop, and I think I still saw that it was there.
It's possible. Maybe it'll update when Willow comes out. So here, these 2 pieces already fused together.
Interesting.
Okay, now they fell apart again. So how do they build each other?
I'm not sure.
So I saw them just lying there, and they were both fused together, but then when I mined them again, they became unfused.
Oh, there's this pitchfork I'm tempted to steal. But because I'm too bad at the game, I don't wanna.
What's going on with the pitchfork?
There was a pitchfork that I saw and was tempted to steal, but I decided against it because I'm too bad at this game. Oh, wow. I had spawned right next to the pig village and I didn't even realize it. I am a genius. It's confirmed.
Oh, yeah, that's quite common. The starting area is usually pretty close to the village.
Like, the luggage was actually on the green turf. And I didn't even realize it. That's hilarious. Oh, dang, I didn't know that was possible. I just got a gold nugget from flipping a stone slab.
So, okay, I want to try using the telelocator. You got a what nugget? A gold nugget? Oh.
Yeah.
That could come in useful.
The proper telelocator, or actually, who are you playing?
No, the
Oh,
use
wolf.
the focus. Yeah, this is just experimenting stuff.
Mm.
So, I just randomly picked a character. I kind of want to do this fight before actually preparing for it, so I know what to expect a little bit beforehand. You could be wrong, but you think you combined when both were struck by lightning? I guess we'll find out. I want to see what happens if I try telelocating them, because that would probably be the easiest way to get them all in the same location. I want to see if I can do those. Otherwise, you're going to have to manually sort of activate and drag them all the way, which I imagine would take... Yeah, I can cast the spell on it. Let's see.
I think I'm gonna have to upgrade to the visor.
Oh yes, the visor is a really good armor for...
Yeah, better than a football helmet, on par with Wigfrid's staff.
So it wants to crawl all the way back? What? Okay, I wonder if there's any way to retain it in one place. It seems to it had a homing behavior there. Okay. I'm gonna get some of the more distant pieces here. So I see at least 2 more. 3. So that's it. It's almost like the marble sculptures in that way. Where they have additional duplicates of a single piece. It was a long ways away, so... Okay, now I'm seeing 3 pieces over here. I hope they're the right 3 pieces. This is a functioning battle, right?
I believe so. Oh, I think you might need 2 legs, 2 arms, 1 torso,
yeah.
1 head.
That's right. Wow, you actually need more pieces than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense, I think.
And it's gonna take a while to get there.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the focus called?
What else do it? Telelocator focus?
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to spawn it with debug, not just actually craft it.
I was trying to use, it's called Telebase. Or Gem Socket.
Oh.
I wanted to jump to it.
And cookies. I want to do well on that.
Oh. Ha! Apparently they can knock the focus itself away but they... Okay, now they destroyed it. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, when the lightning struck, you were right, Caleb. Wait, no. Yeah, Caleb was the one who mentioned it, lightning striking. Huh. So that's what combined the 2 pieces there. When lightning hits them. So those 2 have fused. Where's the focus? It was really weird. The triangle inside the focus got knocked outside of the actual gem socket, so it was just randomly sitting off to the side.
Yeah. You know, I remember, I think I saw somebody making a Wheeler joke about saying how she has a gun.
Wait, how is that funny?
I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's unorthodox. For the game, I mean.
Oh, yeah, I mean, she was sort of the replacement for... Oh, crap. Wait, where did he go? Oh, okay, it's actually part of the boss now.
Warbucks, or dare I say, lack of lore bucks.
Yeah, so, you know, he had sort of the blunderbuss going on, I guess, even though anybody could make it.
Yeah, he started with one, kind of like how in single player Maxwell starts with Dark Sword.
This actually might be the obvious way to fuse them together then, because I think the lightning strikes whenever you cast the spell. So it might automatically fuse them then. Okay, there we go.
That's peculiar. From Steel Foods, I'm not getting any different dialogue out of Wagstaff.
Well, he is still, like, it's still in the beta, so.
I mean, I feel like they might have accidentally put on some WX boons to him.
Why am I not using the minimap mod? I don't usually use the minimap. Vance. I never really felt the need for it, I guess.
Bats.
Okay, tell you what. What I should have done is I should have put something over there to jump to. Like, what could I possibly... What's unique over here?
This is one of my first times using WASD controls in Don't Starve.
Really, what do you usually use?
Well, with my old setup, when I had a trackpad, I was using arrow keys.
Oh, okay. So, wait, would the arrow keys, like, they're on the right side of the keyboard usually, aren't they?
Yes.
Isn't... it just seems that WASD is a little bit more ergonomic, I guess.
Yeah.
Your hands are spaced a little bit more naturally. Looks pretty promising, Caleb. Yeah, it'll be cool to see what happens.
I need to empty my inventory. Like, this is proving to be surprisingly troublesome. You know what? Nobody would steal a slug in this town. Never mind, they would.
The pogs got it? Or the pigs?
No, the pigs.
Yeah, the pigs ate it. Oh yeah, they'll eat your stuff.
What a revolting plot twist.
Now, you don't like it when the guards come along and put your fire out, and then a minute later burn their own town
Whoa,
down?
hello there, Bandit Pig. I only have $2.
The bandit pig is amazing. Like, you could have spent the last 5 days completely broke, and you get a couple oinks and he shows up.
Yeah. He isn't the smartest lad.
So I'm gonna put... I usually like to use the research lab as an anchor, so we're gonna put that over here. Next time I'll be able to jump to that. So what's this last piece? Oh, it's the head. Okay.
That's funny. You can pick up manure with a full inventory, and they'll still count you as cleaning up their mess.
Yeah, wait, did they still give you the oinks? Because I thought they might have nerfed that.
Yeah.
Oh. Telebase.
I did just waste some food to empty an inventory slot, but oh well, I need money.
Uh-oh. It's alive, but it didn't get struck by lightning. Oh, well, okay. When it gets near to the rest of it, the lightning will strike it automatically, it seems. So that's... Like, you don't have to strike it yourself, apparently. Maybe as long as it's not aggroed onto you, it will go to its other pieces. But yeah, I would have to say the focus here looks like the most promising way to get them all together. Especially if you're like going to speedrun this boss. I can't really think of a way to like, because it's going to be so exhausting trying to drag them over the map otherwise. So I think the focus is crucial. Yeah, let's get the head. Telepoofed over there. Or telelocated.
Alright,
Then-
I just need to find the person that wants clipping.
She's the Dr. Seuss lady. The one with the yellow hair.
They're all Dr. Seuss.
The one with the large, tall yellow hair. And
I know the one. I just
Okay.
need to find them.
right. Who's the best character for Hamlet? Do you think WX because of the speed boost? I think WX is pretty obvious. Well, unless they did something to him. I haven't played him in a couple months, but last I played him, he was ridiculously overpowered. And then the bandit pig always catches me off guard, and then the guards also steal my money. Yeah, I wish I could remember. There was an interesting story that happened to me involving the guards and the money, because I think I accidentally hit. Yeah, okay, this is what happened. I think I was holding like a fork or something, and I accidentally hit one guard when I was trying to pick up the money. It was one of those random things. And the guards, I thought they were cool with me because they were still picking up money. But then, like, the minute all the money's off the ground, they all of a sudden turn on me and hit me. And I think it was almost like 3 of them all at the same time. They kind of one-shot me and kill me. So that was a thing that happened. But the reason I was misled was, like, when they're oinks on the ground, they do not attack you, right? Even if they are aggressive towards you, they'll go for the oink first. And that's how it...
Man, bandit pigs are a lot more common. It would seem.
Let's see if they had assembles. Here we go. And there is the Iron Hulk. I need to fix my sanity, and
What
let's...
is this guy doing? How close does this guy?
Wait, what are these things? Wet? Oh, that's wet sand. So he has like these little homing devices. Like, are they bombs? If I get close to them, no, they don't.
What a nuisance.
Well, it reminds me of something from the Forge. I'm not sure. Oh no, it reminds me of the Toadstool. All right. Let's see if I can hit it with something. I got the ham bat, I guess. Yeah, let's use that. Wait, that's... Oh, okay, it teleports itself. And now it turned into a scorpion? Okay, now it's a bit reminiscent of the fight against the Rook. If you've ever fought the Shadow Rook.
Oh yeah, how he teleports around?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty interesting boss.
Yeah, I'd say it's one of the most unique in Hamlet so far.
Fun to fight in together.
It's like the fighting together?
No, I say it'd be fun to fight it in together.
Oh. Yeah, it should be. It has apparently 3 stages here as well. So now it's got a new attack.
Because it has a lot of area of effect attacks. If not all of them.
Oh, okay, now here we go. The basalt eruption. So this is what keeps you trapped in, unless of course you're I guess you have a lazy explorer. Wait, I wonder what happens if I use the lazy explorer. If I teleport out of it, does the fight end? Oh wait, it's in the other tab. Wait, where's my ancient tab? Okay, that's weird. I can't access it anymore. Play, why did you change the things?
The world may never know.
Oh. Okay. You get rocks from it? What? That's pretty interesting. Wait, so can you mine them at the same time? Because I thought basalt couldn't be mined.
You're probably thinking of basalt and don't starve together.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking... Oh yeah, you can mine them. Okay, so there's no reason to jump outside then, is there? So it might be an interesting boss. Wait, did it die? No, it just killed some stuff. I imagine somebody will come up with a way to use it to mine rocks and stuff.
Yeah, like, that is... I mean, it seems that the rocks also have a chance to... That basalt rocks also seem to have a small chance to drop gold, or was that just their...
I think that was the telelocator focus.
Oh.
Yeah, so those mines are definitely proximity based. If you get too close to them, they'll blow up. Is he almost like a bearger? I mean, aside from being very dangerous, it almost seems like he knocks a lot of stuff down when he walks on top of it even. Like that?
Yeah.
It's a lot of rocks? Yes, it is. I don't think it's... What I need to figure out is like how much damage he's actually doing. Because right now I'm in God mode, so I'm not taking any of the normal damage. Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
Wait. It will never come back?
No, it just scatters all the pieces about the map.
Okay. You know more about it than I do. Yeah, you're right. There's a piece. So I guess that prevents you from like easily farming it, huh?
Or at least too easily.
Alright, it's time to bring him back together again. This time I'll actually have... I'll try to like legit fight it. So you get a couple gears, looks like. 3 gears. It doesn't give you much, considering the fight looks to be fairly challenging.
Rock galore.
Yeah, that is definitely. It's like an unintended side effect reward. But you're right.
Yeah, it also gives you a good amount of iron. And probably even if you were to fight him near a tree farm, you probably would get a lot of trees as well.
I'm not sure. I know I saw him knock stuff down. Did he burn it at the same time? I think he did.
He might have. Are there any? Is there any charcoal sitting around?
I don't see any. Besides, charcoal can burn too, which would result in ash, and then at the end of the day, all you'd have is nothing because ash blows away.
Yeah, true.
Oop. Okay.
It's weird how if you burn a tree, it becomes a charcoal tree, and it drops charcoal. But when you burn a log, it just goes straight to ash.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, no. I was gonna say, I wonder if you can use Wheeler to like find the various different Iron Hulks, but you probably couldn't. Is it called Hulk? Kind of curious to know what the different pieces are called. Yeah, they have different names. Ancient robot ribs. Ancient robot ribs. Wait, they're all the same? Maybe not. I don't know, I think they're just listing all the different ones. Ancient robot head, robot leg, robot claw, robot ribs. So there are 4 different pieces, but you need 2 legs and 2 heads. Or I mean 2 legs and 2 arms, 2 heads.
Man, how many different crafting tabs do they put at the bottom of your HUD?
Just 1 for me. I'm missing
Oh.
ancient now. All that shows up is volcanic. Oh wait, here we go. They actually improved this. Now it's no longer hidden. You can find ancient. I was trying to do that before.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, in the past it would just kind of hide under each other, which was kind of a problem.
And it still does so and don't serve together. I mean, you can scroll through them. What's the... Oh, that's the city building on the... Yeah, that's it.
Am I able to mine the head? I imagine I can. It just turns back into an ordinary head. An ordinary robot head. Yeah, what does the head do for an animation? I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't believe I have that.
It leaps at you and tries to bite you.
Well, I'm gonna have to sign off.
Have a good
Alright.
evening and good luck.
Thank you, you too. It's good to hear from you again. Oh, okay. They fuse together. I've never seen this happen to the telelocator before. It's really odd. It kind of got knocked off of its base. Fine. So I'm just like curious, what is the easiest way to get them together? Like if it jumps right here? Okay, it'll automatically fuse. If it's close enough, that's good. So, after this one, I think I have one more piece to find. Like, how far will it scatter them? So far, they've all seemed pretty close. Especially closer than they originally... Okay, that one is fairly far. So it seems to be fairly easy to get it together once they're close enough. You just lead one piece that's aggroed onto you to another. Hey, France. I'm just monkeying around here with the Iron Hulk. I wanted to see what the fight was like and everything, and it's combining together quite nicely. I'm not doing this legit, I'm just like getting a feel for it. This time I'm going to try to fight it without being in God mode, because I think it has some very aggressive area of attacks. It sort of slams the ground and stuff, and they have a broad range, right? So speed is probably going to be essential. I'll probably get like a stalking stick for this experiment, at the very least. And also, it doesn't seem to allow you to easily attack it. A couple other interesting things to try would be things like sleeping it. See if that's possible, freezing it. This is the first time I've really tried doing anything with it, and I should actually probably build a respawn point here. Knowing single player, you can lose a lot of progress if you don't hedge your bets with that. Yeah, so the pieces can, I don't know, like, really get scattered a bit. Most of the pieces were closer than they originally were when I found them. It's a lot of rocks. The rocks are probably one of the biggest advantages to fighting this boss. It creates the basalt. And when that happens, if either you or it knocks them down... Oh, I wonder if Wagstaff... This could be really interesting with Wagstaff's unique contraption, you know, the one that does the ground slam. Now, granted, there's a high likelihood that contraption would get destroyed during the fight, but, like, if you could prevent that from happening, imagine just being able to ground slam with that contraption every time. I don't see an easy way to turn off precipitation in single player. In the multiplayer version of Too Many Items, there was a command for it, but now I'd have to use the legit way to do it. Like actual code instead of a button. And this is probably going to be the hardest boss in Hamlet. I don't know. I haven't fought the Ancient Herald yet. I've heard now that you can legit fight him. So maybe I should do that as well. Up until this point, I've always found the calendar and avoided him, but I think it'd be more interesting to, instead of finding the calendar, just focus on preparing for that fight if it's possible. So after I get a feel for this, I might see what it's like to kill the Ancient Herald. I think basalt is just a reskinned rock because the map shows the same image. Yeah, well the thing is basalt's been around for quite a while in single player. I think especially in the adventure mode. Could be wrong about that, but players didn't see a lot of it, but it had been around. So, where did the... Oh, here it is. Oh wow, it's going quite a ways away. Come back. Ouch. I wonder what set it off. Apparently it was chasing something. So here, this is interesting. Like, can we use it to mine? Yep. Slightly risky, of course. Right, I was gonna get armor. What's the most likely thing I'd be using? Probably a football helmet. And then... Hey, what's the stalking stick debug called? It's called walking stick. Oop. You can't mine it in there? Well, I mean, are we talking about the basalt or the obelisks? Where did I drop my hand at? So the rain is definitely going to be a huge downside to like teleporting it. Like it just rains and rains and rains afterwards. Still have to get it put together. Oh wait, do I actually want to get it put together? It wakes up right away when you put it together, doesn't it? about a little bit of speed here? Still doesn't have any examination text. Okay. Oh, I don't know. These bug spawns or everything is like not what it's actually called. Doesn't give me some pierogi. Okay, this is funny. In the name of pierogi is P-I-E-R-O-G-I, but in the code it's P-E-R-O-G-I-E-S. I wonder why. Oop, oh, actually I wanted 40. Alright, go. I don't think the Iron Hulk has a sanity drain, but I could have just missed it. Okay, so we've got... I don't want to make this too complicated. We've got healing food, we've got armor, and a fresh ham bat, and the walking stick. I think that's going to be the most important stuff here. So let's try it with that. One. Reminds me of the Bee Queen. You thought you couldn't mine basalt in adventure mode? Maybe you couldn't. I honestly don't remember. It's been a while since I played adventure mode. I'd say about 9 months. So you can enter the rain if you enter a second room in your slanty shanty. Alright, I can do that because I have God mode. I'll build myself a slanty shanty. Let's see if let's see what becomes of this. Where's the second room? Your expansion permit. Oh, I forgot exactly how this thing works. Would you apply it from the outside? No. Oh, you have to find the room, don't you? Home kits? No. Here we go, doors. Alright, and then you apply the permit to it. Alright, second room. Well, the rain stopped, Roman, so... either that's a massive coincidence, or you're onto something. Okay, start of this day, let's see what we can do. What? Why did it break itself? Okay, that's confusing to me. Wait, oh, wait, there was one piece missing, wasn't there? It didn't have both flags? I thought I had both pieces. Oh no, there it is. I didn't get one of them, okay. Alright, it'll be interesting to see if I can get them to put themselves back together. Like, how difficult is this gonna be? As long as they're aggroed onto me, they won't... Okay, question. Does pan flute work for this? Doesn't seem like the pan fruit affects them, but we'll see later. Alright, I guess I need to load this up with the gems one more time. I missed one of them. One of the pieces for the Iron Hulk. It's a bug you use to stop the fog in human season. You can stop the rain if you enter the second room in the slanty shanty. It also works for fog. I'll have to remember that. Thanks for the tip, Roman. For a while it lasts. I imagine it's unintended. I mean, because the houses have always been kind of buggy in relation to the rain and stuff. Even when it wasn't possible to add a second room, I remember, you know, you could enter and exit a couple times that usually would clear up the rain. Oh, this would be the perfect opportunity to experiment with it. Because it's raining again. Remember in the first beta, every time you enter a house, rain start. Was it that it started? Okay, that's actually worse. Okay, second room. It's like the opposite of a rainmaker. Yep. That works. Alright, let's see if these pieces will go together. So here's the full thing, and it automatically does wake up. Okay, that's important to remember, I think. If you're not interested in fighting it right away, don't bring all the pieces together. Okay, so questions that we had. I was wondering about freezing it. Is this possible? Ouch. It would appear the answer is no. Yep. Forget about the ice staff. That's not gonna work. Just for the sake of completion here, let's try the fire staff. Nope. Okay, pan float. Nope. Okay, none of the traditional pacification methods work with this boss. So, stocking stick. Ouch. Oh, I'm so used to how it works in multiplayer. He does a lot of damage, for sure. So I'd probably advise double equipping armor here, so. Let's see. Where's the wood armor at? So the best option here would be to probably just to get him to spawn as much of the basalt as possible, right? If you wanted to mine it. So you'd want to have like an entire area set up. So sure, the trees are going down in the fire, but they're also going to burn, so you probably don't want to be in an area where there's anything of value that can be burned. Oh wow, that was somewhat unexpected. He's aggressive? Yeah, it has a little bit less health than I figured. I don't know if it says on the wiki how much health it has. But it doesn't seem to have a whole lot, considering. Let's see. Oh, 3,000 health. Yeah, okay, let's try it again. And, you know, granted, I am Wolfgang, so I'm a little bit faster. But it seems like the attacks aren't too impossible to dodge. Maybe I should get a weapon that's a little bit weaker, so that way I don't... Matter of fact, it should just be a weaker version of Wolfgang. Did it tele... Yeah, the telelocator got destroyed. So that could potentially be a problem given how it requires living logs. It'd be expensive to keep building it. If he spawns more basalt in the same spot, all the previous ones would be destroyed. Oh. Yeah, I think you're right. That seems to be what happened in the original area, if I'm not mistaken. One of the reasons why there was so much basalt here. So then the best strategy would just be to try to like keep them in the same spot, if at all possible. Like, for me, of course, the first thing I'm thinking about is how can I do this fight with as little prep as possible? The fight itself might not be the hardest part. Getting the pieces might be. Depending on how far apart they're strewn. Usually they're like 3 or 4 that are pretty close to each other, but then like for the other two you... Wait, is it the other 2 or the other 3? It has a head, a chest, 2 arms, and 2 legs, so it's 6 pieces. There's 2, 3... 4... 5... Seem to be missing 1 piece. They all stay on the same island, I think, right? Because that would be pretty brutal if there was a chance for them to scatter to a different island. Yeah, I seem to be missing 1 here. It's funny how it just aggroes onto just about everything. Any living thing will cause it to fight. And it seems like after it kills something, it's much less, or it's much more likely that it'll turn off. Almost like some sort of bloodlust. Here, let's try to get it to attack this thing again. Okay, so it attacked something. Let's see how much longer it lasts. Yeah, it shuts down almost immediately. Oh no, it's probably just a time thing. The number of things it kills doesn't seem to matter that much, does it? Could have multiple telelocator focuses. Why would you want multiple ones? Don't you like want it in one place? So that's 3 pieces right there. There should be 3 more. 1. 2. Where's the third one? 3 right there. The jungle is like really challenging. So this is like when they do scatter again, they don't scatter as far as they potentially were scattered at the very beginning. It seems like one piece can go pretty far. In this case, this piece over here, but the other 4, I would say actually the other 5 are within like movable distance, right? Where it's almost as fast to just have them follow you to the Hulk as opposed to locating them there. Because look, right here is another piece. So the first fight for it might actually be the most time consuming to set up. You could get the parts in the same area at the same time, less running back and forth to put the gems back. Ancient robots assemble use this code. Okay, I'll do that for the next fight. Thanks to the tip, Pedro. I'm not sure, is that command listed in the wiki for it? Oh yeah, there it is. Ancient robots assembly, actually. But this part is interesting too, because this is what leads up to it. Like if I want to fight it early on, which is a challenge that I like. I need to like figure out the best way to get these pieces together. And that's the thing, like with the Ancient Herald, like if you're trying to kill it as quickly as possible, you could just advance the calendar, so you don't have to wait for the calendar necessarily. Aw, you were so close. Okay, wait, there we go. So now it's just the last piece. Oh wait, 2 pieces actually. There's one up here. Again, it's within walking distance. Although, sometimes getting them out of here can be trickier if there's a lot of stuff around. Given how they like to aggro on just about everything. Yeah, see, there they go. So the distance might not matter nearly as much as the number of living entities around it that it wants to kill. Does it, when they shoot that lightning, is it possible for WX to take advantage? Not that it really matters, honestly. I already got Thunderbirds, I guess, but seems kind of interesting. Like if that was another way that WX could charge himself. And of course, there's also the destruction it causes. Yeah, okay. With this many of those little, what are they called? The glow flies around, it's really a lot more time consuming. We're so close, come on. Stop attacking the glow flies. You like dragonflies, Pedro? I think I usually make pierogies, but then again, I don't know if they're as viable in Hamlet, given their ingredient requirements. Dragon fruit pies might be the way to go here. Because, you know, in like Random Giants and DST, there are pretty easy sources of vegetables and meat around. You got spiders, you got the bunnies, for the vegetables, it's just pigs as well. In Hamlet, not quite so much the case. So I might have to go dragon fruit strats. Okay, so there's one more piece and it's way over there. I was going to use the telelocator focus on that one. Or the staff, I guess. I don't know. You don't think WX can be charged this way? Alright. I played WX once, but I'm not sure I actually did anything with the Hulks to check it. I used the Thunderbirds. I guess you have a point, France, because the lightning that those Iron Hulks create doesn't hit anything in the world. It just kind of shoots it up into the air. Alright. Two days left. Oh, this is gonna start right away, isn't it? Yep. Let's use the crappy ham bat. And let's try to avoid getting hit here. Oh, wait. What happens if I go into my slanty shanty? Oop. Okay, it's a full moon tonight. So, where do we want to fight this? Gotta be careful about those. Oop. Okay, that's a pretty big rip right there. I'm gonna start doing that one. Okay, yeah, that makes it really dangerous to get in there, doesn't it? So how many attacks does it take? Yep. Ouch. Double ouch. Overall, I guess it's not that hard of a fight after all. I was a bit intimidated by its attacks at first, but I think they can be reasonably avoided. Alright, so what was the command to start the fight again? Ancient robot assembly. I mean, is it a spawn? Oh, did I forget? Okay, here. I think I might have forgot something. Okay, that's interesting. Those commands don't seem to work for it. I'm not sure why. There must be a way for the Hulk to keep summoning Basalt, keep hitting it with only a can or something. Yeah, I guess, you know, the fight could extend as long as you're capable of not getting killed, I guess. I'm not sure what I don't understand about the command here. It says Ancient Robots Assembly. But nothing happens when I use that as a spawn command. Is it not a spawn command? Is it just like C? Is this how you use it? It's not declared. How about this? No. Well, for me, that code doesn't work. I'm not sure why. Let's try somewhere a little bit further away. I mean, what else is there? I'm not aware of any other commands. Have you ever used it, Pedro? I'm just like curious, what function did you use to call it? Was it C underscore? Spawn? And then pass it as a parameter? That's what I've tried. There are just like no other functions I can think of that would apply to it. Aside from like C, like that, like if it's its own function, right? But that doesn't cause anything to happen either. So yeah, not sure about that function. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back as a more normal, well, maybe not. I kind of like want to re-roll the world and see how quickly I can get the pieces together from like a standard world. That means I need to find an exotic way to die. Would be the best way here. Bigfoot. Wait, okay. Magic. We're gonna Bigfoot this one. You have to pass all of those parameters in it? Wait, how come the bell doesn't work? What? Oh, I canceled it because he got hungry. That's Bigfoot for you. Rip. I want to try coming at this like from a new world perspective. Especially since I was running out of time in the mild season anyway. So I should be back as Wolfgang, which I want because I think the first time I fight this, like legit to try to rush it, I'm going to be using Wolfgang for the increased damage. So that way I don't have to stay in the arena as long with it. I think I can make a stalking stick fairly early into the game. I mean, with Wickerbottom you can get one by day 2. But I'd be using Wolfgang here. So we're gonna use some cheats. Reveal maps, probably an obvious one. So 1, 2, 3. Those are really close to each other. But after that, where are the other iron pieces? 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, these aren't too far away from each other. All things considered. So like, would I want to locate the pieces right away or would I want to work up to it first? What kind of prep are we looking at here? If I could fight it without taking... If I could fight it without needing to heal, that would really make things a lot easier. Suppose I just use aloe. I could probably quickly pick up a bunch of aloe. And then maybe radishes to keep my hunger topped off. Then it's just sort of a case of getting enough armor. So with Wolfgang, we're going to have to go to Research Lab 2, the Alchemy Engine, which of course is going to take longer. I mean, what can we knock down? We got some boards over there. In general, though, it takes a few days, I want to say, usually. for research lab too. Bye Wolfie, hi Wolfie. So now I know how the fight goes. With reveal map, I can like point out, I can see where the pieces are. I want a golden pickaxe, I think, to mine them, which means we're gonna need to find some gold. The best place is probably gonna be to skulk around the iron biome here and search for resources. This might be my next big challenge, is to see how quickly we can rush the Iron Hulk with Wolfgang. I should have picked that iron up there. I need some. There's a pond. If I could chase the pan golden over here. Got a basic pickaxe. I think the iron biome is my favorite biome if you're looking for flint. It seems to be fairly reliable as compared to a lot of other sources, like flipping over rocks or digging through dung balls. Thanks for the host, Euro. I'm training for rushing the Iron Hulk. It's the latest thing that's gotten me excited here. I know I'm playing as Wolfgang, but you know, you gotta start off with the easy characters and you improve from there. I think that's more than enough iron. Need to be able to make an iron pickaxe or something at some point. That would be cool. Yeah, so probably spent a little bit more time than I needed to in here. I still don't have any gold, so let's see if we can change that. Nope. Oh, there's one gold. The reason you end up finding gold in this biome is because of the pan goldens, if I'm not mistaken. They drink the water and then it turns into gold. There isn't any like naturally spawning gold in here. So one of the things we could do to get more gold, for example, is to sort of herd these pan goldens around the place. Like that. Get them to drink up. And you don't have to worry about mining these things down because they'll be recreated by the gnats if you give them enough time. If you don't kill them. Hey, did they drink both ponds? Yeah, I mean, I forget exactly how many ponds they have to drink. It's a bit. I'm not sure this is worthwhile, especially if you know where a craggy cave is. Gold behind me. I think I picked up everything that I saw, but it's possible I missed one. You know what they say, you can lead a pan golden to water, but you can't make him poop gold. Ooh. There's no point in attacking them. It won't make them run away. Okay, there we go. Next gold. So, you know, you can get some gold that way. Early on. You could also pan for it. I haven't done this in forever, but there is a gold pan if you're interested. I'm pretty sure the conversion is worse though. Especially for your first gold, because like to make a science machine you're going to need a gold, and you need to build a science machine before you can make any of the... What is the pan thing called? The gold pan. So we're most interested in where to get that first gold from. And see, in my starting location here, there just weren't any craggy cave crack things. Like, okay, I guess there was one there. Sometimes you just don't find them very early, which can be a problem if you rely on them. So I think it's a good idea to like keep your options open, and you can consider using, for example, the pan goldens instead if you don't come across the craggy cave that thing. Yeah, you know, you can also get flint under those rocks. I still don't have any. Any grass for a torch. This is where I usually get gold for those who might be a little bit unfamiliar with Hamlet. For the early game, that is. Ouch. So, if I was doing this, I'd probably want to build closer. Oh, it's still day one. Closer to the Iron Hulks. Is it just me or the radishes really cheap around here this time? I haven't seen many at all, and I'm playing Wolfgang. I need the food. Wait, what are so cute? The weevils? They steal your resources. I need wood. Okay. Science machine. Let's see. Shears. Ball peen hammer. So I can get one board from the junk that you spawn with. So I guess the challenge here is to be able to do this with minimal healing. But I really do need to keep an eye out for even a stalking stick. I need to consider getting one of those. What am I going to fight with? Probably should do that. The thing about the stalking stick is there's an imperative... Oh no, actually it would be fine. Okay, and we can definitely get the stalking stick after I get the research lab 2 built. Because, you know, it's going to take a while to get the Iron Hulk pieces together anyway. And in the meantime, it can dry. Because I think the speed is going to be important to avoiding damage here. Which of course means I need charcoal. How close are we to the electrical doodads? I've got a lot of stones. Like that was one of the upsides of haunting The iron biome. There, that's a good amount of grass. There's enough in the gold department. What else did I need? Yeah, boards, cut stone. Sadly, I don't have enough cut stone for a hammer. Didn't think that one through. It'd probably just be easier to chop down trees for the wood anyway, rather than hunt after a single board. Especially if I'm just going to build a hammer for a single board, it hardly seems worth it. One thing I should have done here is build a shovel. Yes, you can fight each other for that. So I'm going to need 16 wood. Honestly, I should be picking up more of this stuff because I do need food as Wolfgang. Ouch. Not the right time to take damage. Nope. That whole alternating enemy target thing screwed me up there. Instead of focusing on one and killing it, the character deals more generalized damage. What are you gonna do? Okay, that's more. Okay, so here's another thing. Like, we could also get enough wood for a suit of armor as well. That would probably be a good idea. And then where am I going to get the pigskin for the helmets? Well, I'm probably going to have to knock down. Yeah, it'd probably be over here. So, you know, I made things easy for myself by revealing the map. That could probably be one of the hardest points, or the biggest problems with rushing this boss, because you don't know where all the pieces are. It literally requires you to just walk around the map exploring normally. I mean, there are some pretty common areas that they spawn, right? Like, you can rule out jungle. There's 1, 2, 3. Where were the other ones? 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so they all kind of spawn in this charcoal biome area thing. So that does make it easier, definitely. Okay. Let's get the research lab built. Research lab number 2. Charcoal and some rope. So this is a good biome for it. We got plenty of charcoal here. So the thing is, we are going to need more rocks, because I do need a hammer to knock down the pig heads. And I do need to start thinking about hunger here as Wolfgang. If I plan to use Wolfgang for this. That'll be enough for a hammer. So, I don't think I actually need more gold. Would you suggest basing in the Hamlet or in the wild? I'm not sure what you mean. The wild? The only biome I'm aware of that's called wilds is the one underground in the ruins. Unless you mean, like, would I recommend basing in the city like this? In general, no. Usually the city is kind of on its own peninsula, and it's inconvenient to get over there. Which means anytime you need to go and get resources, you have quite a trek ahead of you. Right. So up there is where the pig heads should be, so we need that for the football helmets. And then once I have the football helmets, I'll probably just make a spear to start with. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't hurt to make a ham bat. I'll make a second one before the fight begins. So here we have a problem. In single player, you can't hammer things without clicking on them. At least one time. Which makes hammering in the dark difficult. So these are the easy pig skins. Sadly, they don't appear on the map, so you have to keep an eye out for them. If you're going to be rushing any bosses, you're probably going to want to build football helmets for most of your armor, or to double up your armor. And this is the area to go for them. Yeah, I'm a little bit far out here. Wait, where? Oh yeah, because the Mant Hill is over here. Whoops. Wow. I really went in the wrong direction there. Wild equals everywhere else. Hamlet is pig sediments. Yeah, okay. Definitely. Sometimes, if we look at this map here, you can see your slanty shanty's kind of near to the edge of it, but on a lot of the world gens, it's going to be like way to the end of it. Which means you have to walk through the town just to get out of it. And believe me, you don't want to spend most of your time in the town. There's a lot more interesting stuff going on out here. So, usually what you're going to look for, at least what I've looked for, is sort of easy accessibility to an area where you can grow the, what are these, the nettles. And then it depends the proximity to other interesting routes, you know, things that lead to other islands. As you can see, I've revealed the whole map here for this training, but you know, normally you'd be exploring this stuff anyway. And by the time you're ready to start a base, you probably have a pretty good idea of where the important resources are. Okay, what am I after? Oh yeah, more pig skin. I am surprised at how terrible a time I'm having finding pig skin here. Only found one head so far. There's a second one. There are 4 of these total. Now granted, you could go ahead and go to the BFB island, and then go to the second pig island, and get, what is it, the executive hammer? But that's going to take a lot longer. If you want early game pigskin, this is the way to go. Okay, here's the last one. So we've got all of that. If I want... Okay, I think first I'm gonna go and make the football helmet, and then I'll come back, kill some of those, the moose things. And we'll get meat, and I'll make a ham bat with that. Probably don't need the ball peen hammer. Pretty much all these tools here. Not essential. Wait, do we want a spear? I wanted the football helmet. I guess, no. I'll just kill it with an axe. If I can find one. Yeah, here we go. What are these things called? I forget. Yeah, that sucks. Their aggro radius is truly impressive. How far the others will come to help. Beware of pogs. I'll just say that. So, Hambat. Let's find some fly traps. Some fly tooth stock trap blah blah blahs. I only need one, but I need a stocking stick. Hippopotamus? Yeah. You've jogged my memory. It is embarrassing when you accidentally call buffalo beefalo in real life. Because of Don't Starve. That has happened to me. Probably gonna need some more grass here. Stop stealing my stuff. You can see the pogs are here to cause trouble. Okay, maybe not. Maybe they're here to help. Hard to say. Oh, they're gonna steal my stuff regardless. Little troublemakers. Wait, did they oh my god, they actually stole the piece I wanted. Ah. They ate it. Damn you, pogs. Some real bastards. Oh, you want to fight? You want a piece of me? Oh, here comes the rest of them. I got their attention. Might be a food detour here. See if I can find some more radishes. Okay, you are nothing but trouble. So this would be a good source of food, actually, and I might use this instead of radishes. If I kill enough of these, I can just cook up the leafy meat and eat that during the fight. I still need the fly trap. Hold on. Get rid of this. Alright, finally. I only need one here, so... How much? I've got 7 leafy meats. It's a decent number, but I might kill some more small ones. I'm not sure. It might be a quicker source of food than looking for radishes. What can we set on fire here? It's funny how the pieces of the Iron Hulk rotates with the rotation of the camera. Hadn't really noticed. Not exactly what I had in mind. Here we go. I went and ate that meat right away. Vicious. Radish. This might be a waste of time if I can't get them alone. Okay, that's gonna have to be good enough. Do I even need these vines or anything? Probably not. Should pick up the rope instead. Alright. Over here. Oh, look at that. 2 flint. I'm never that lucky early game. So at this point, I think we want to start moving the Iron Hulks together. I'm gonna hang this up to dry. If I put this on the ground, something's gonna eat it, right? Let's see here. Let's make a backpack. Store the meat that I'm not planning to use yet in there. Do I need iron ore? Oh, that was one thing I wanted more gold for, was a pickaxe. So that way I wouldn't have to like constantly craft more small pickaxes. So we do have... There's one statue there we can mine for gold. Where else? Just that one? Yeah, there don't seem to be many others. Oh, there's one. Okay, so we'll get those with the ball peen hammer. Because otherwise I don't think I'm going to have enough durability to lead the Iron Hulks together using a regular flint pickaxe. Puny Wolfgang is not good Wolfgang. Ooh, here, this is something I need to remember. You can just raid these farms here, right? There should be some areas where I can get a lot of food. You don't want to step to this. See if there's any other food I can steal quickly here. So this, of course, is going to vary depending upon the world that you start with. Sometimes there will be lots of food to steal, and sometimes there won't. Might not be the best strategy because of that. Oh, probably should have picked some of the grass there. This one over here looks like it also has radishes. Yep. Okay, there's gold right down here. And then there's some over there. There should be enough gold. Still don't know what I'm planning to use for health. Maybe just a couple pierogies or something. Alright. Golden pickaxe. Or should I say opulent pickaxe? Yeah, so what else really do I need to gather beforehand? The boss doesn't drain sanity, so I don't have to worry about that. Probably more log suits, providing I end up taking damage. I'd like to avoid taking damage, but I suppose it's possible that I will. Guess it's just time to start relocating these. I don't need charcoal. Just mine it, please. Thank you. Bats, not get Wolfgang. Come along. The bat will probably spawn and then this Iron Hulk will tear down my base, won't it? Or not. Gee, this is a tough one. One tough customer. Come on. Unite. Please. Don't do that. No. Stop it. Really. Wow. That was not good. Okay, I think it put itself together. Probably not such a good idea to have the base this close. Yeah, okay, it's together, so it's 2 pieces. There's one over here. So far I haven't burned anything down yet. As long as there's not too much stuff to distract them, it doesn't take too long to move them. Stupid things like this, though. I'm gonna distract it. Get out of here. That too. Nope. Wasn't quite fast enough there. Come on. Alright, we got a stalking stick. Alright, so where are the rest of them? So it's 3 of them, that's half of them so far put together. The rest of them I think are over in this biome, which is going to take longer, but they're not too far away. 1, 2, 3. Should kill that hippopotamus. Oh, not good. Come on. Come on. There we go. I think this will be a better source of food for me than dealing with vegetables. Come on, dude, get back here. Frickin' hell. To run all the way back here to get your buddy, didn't you? This actually might have turned out better than I thought. I'll get quite a bit of food from this. It might be enough to keep me mighty while I'm doing the Iron Hulk. There we go. Never keep your food in the #1 slot if you ever use hotkeys. Word to the wise. Okay, moving them through this jungle here could be annoying potentially, but we'll have to see. Oh, especially this one. This one does terrible damage against enemies. It's like it never kills anything. Come on. Ignore him. Follow me. Will not ignore him because you're obnoxious. Has to kill Scorpion, gets Snake by destroying Tree, and then falls down dead. Succeeding in nothing but wasting our time. We need to go this way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Almost there. Come on. Oh wait, is it gonna peace out now because it killed a glowfly? Yep. We're getting closer. Now watch it destroy the glowfly and then peace out. It wants to destroy the glowfly. Hell, I'll do a better job of it. Get this glowfly. There. Alright. Join. Much better. Hey, good night, friends. Still got about 45 minutes here. See if we can get the Iron Hulk set up tonight. Day 5 already, though. It is costing us a bit of time. Especially if you're going to try to speedrun this, like just trying to find the pieces is probably going to be the biggest problem. Okay, there's the head. What do we have over here? Is this a leg or is this an arm? I'm not sure. There we go. I wonder if it would be faster to do both at the same time. I mean, it'd be more dangerous, obviously, but... Unless, of course, it wants to kill other stuff. And it's peacing out. And then if it does this, it means that we have to mine them and it just knocks them apart. It's amazing how it aggroes onto just about everything else but you. It's such an unusual thing for an enemy to do, because usually they prioritize the player over everything else. So this could actually be a viable thing. Lead them both with one. Or, like, lead them both at the same time. Whoops, okay. This will wake them both up. Get out of here, dude. Seriously. Come on. So you're so close. This happens far too often. They keep joining. Ouch. Okay, we need to move in this direction a bit more. Yeah, see, if this was just fully covered with the snap tooths, it would take forever to get through this without clearing it out. Because they would be constantly distracted by the snap tooths. It's just kind of what happens. This is actually going to be closer than I thought. So what I should do here probably is lead this one and then prep for the final piece being added. So I think we only have these two left to add. Careful you're bringing the two parts if I will start. Yeah. I just kind of realized that a second ago. So what kind of prep do I want to do here? I might want to make a couple more log suits, so... And there was still the question of food. If I get... I could probably make pierogies here, right? I've got veg, I've got meat. If I chop down trees, I'll have more eggs. So I might just want to make a crock pot. Get a couple of pierogies going. What is it? It's like charcoal, rocks, yeah. I can get plenty of charcoal. I might not have enough stones though. Do you have anything in here? No. So I need to go get more stones. Which of course is kind of painful. I guess I should just stock up a little bit better. If I do this again, I'll try to have more stones, because this is the second time I ran out. The first time was, oh, I wanted the hammer. Four. There's 5. No, this was 4. 4. 5. 6. Should be enough. Alright, let's get those trees chopping. Need some eggs. Come on, lucky eggs. Nope. Got snakes. Painful. So in the future, when I chop down trees and I get eggs, I'm gonna have to remember to save them for this. Come on. Come on, baby, light my fire. Did these... okay, they do drop eggs. I was like, I thought they dropped eggs, but then I wasn't seeing any eggs. Oh, I just barely got it from that snake. Okay, you want a piece of me, snake? Prepare to get lit. Oh wait, did I just burn down my base? That's how it goes, isn't it? Mm. Yay. Making more work for myself. Hey, 2 snakes, how about that? Yeah, set all my wood on fire, you piece of crap. I mean, it's my fault. Alright, that should be enough eggs. You're gonna be trouble. As are you. Ooh, will I have enough radishes for that? Probably shouldn't have eaten so many of them. Got the log suits going on here. Will 2 football helmets still probably be enough. Nice. You joined into Come On Baby Light My Fire. Nice. I'm trying to see how fast I can kill the Iron Hulk here. From a new game start. I don't know if I need those. It's in my backpack. So I'm gonna use pierogies for healing. I've got almost all the pieces together. I think there's just this one here I have to move onto the main Hulk. The main Hulk is being built right over here. And then we'll fight. Actually, let's use 2 meat. I got a lot of extra meat. One other thing I might want to consider is campfire here. I'll cook up all this leafy meat and we'll use this for staying mighty during the fight. Hopefully. Sadly, it's a little bit, right. So how close are we? The other thing I'd need is a ham bat, and I can make one right now, so I think we're good. If anything, I'm a little bit concerned about the food situation. I wish I had a bit more. Sanity should be fine. Got all the progies I need here. Let's clear the inventory. Okay, I need this. I'll probably need the torch. I need a pigskin for the ham bat. Let's pick up the armor here. Alright. Let's finish what we started. Saw your video about Hamlet recipes. I always make that one. Oh, since you saw the video about Hamlet recipes. Wait, which recipe are you making? Hey, something woke it up. That's weird. Why is it acting like this? It's acting as if it's awake, but it's not doing anything. Please don't tell. Okay. It's just bugged, I guess. Come on. Come on. You gotta keep the area clear of other enemies because they get distracted really easy by them. So snap tooths can be especially annoying. Fortunately, they don't go after birds, but they do go after stuff like this. Alright, am I ready for this fight? Probably not. I'll make the most of it. Think of a decent amount of armor. Alright, actually, let's bulk up here. Okay, it's alive. Probably not the best time to start this, considering it's almost night. But hey. Let's get a new ham bat. Yes, thank you for killing that snake. That was actually useful for a change. This guy is fun. Fun, fun, fun. Ouch. Not good. Whoa. Uh-oh. I forget this one. What? I forgot he could do that. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? All right. Now, do we want to farm some of this stone here? Uh-oh. So this is how we get more stone. If I can avoid getting killed now. I'm getting hit a lot. That's not good. And it's night now. Okay, let's just try to avoid getting hit here. Uh-oh. Crashy time? Oh, that's so sad. I think we crashed. Hey, Adrian. Steamed ham sandwich? Oh, come on. You're not gonna make the steamed ham sandwich, are you? Yeah, it froze. So much sadness. Let's kill it. I mean, it is a beta. But hopefully the game save isn't corrupted. Just give me a second to restart here. The fight was going so well, too. I'm going to try to avoid doing it at the edge of the world this time. I think that might have been the problem. But we'll see. Oh, dear. Day 6. That sucks. I'm a whole day behind where I wanted to be. Probably try to teleport to the clouds. Yeah, I'm just going to stay out of that area. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Did I even build a crockpot yet? Freaking hell. Wow, this is really torturous. Okay. I think I was going to get rocks. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? That's really, really bad. Let's start cutting down trees again. I should have exited. This time I'm gonna save before I start the boss fight, okay? I'm gonna quit and then reload. That way I get it. Mid-sized tree strats, that's what you got going on here. I'm just wondering, if I chop only mid-sized trees, is it less likely that I get snakes? So far I've had like really good luck avoiding snakes and stuff just by chopping mid-sized trees. I bet if I... Oh, okay, I was gonna chop that one, but okay. I was gonna say, I bet if I go after these large ones, more snakes and scorpions are gonna spawn, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, look. It doesn't get much better than that. Yeah, let's let them deal with it. So that's 9, that's enough rocks. Luckily, they do not disappear when they drop that close. Okay, that's actually 4 eggs. That's how many I had last time. Let's just try to get 20 logs here. Rip. Need some charcoal as well. Steamed ham sandwiches is like pierogies, and you only need foliage instead of eggs. I'm gonna have to reevaluate steamed ham sandwiches then. Because, I mean, you have a point there. I guess I didn't, like, evaluate its short-term merits, right? Like, long-term, I said, oh, this is a joke of a food because you can't produce it indefinitely, right? You run out of foliage. It's kind of a rare early game thing, but early game, yeah, that's... giving me a new perspective on the recipe, which is ironic considering that you said I brought it to your attention in the video about different recipes. That's the way it goes, isn't it? Hey, thanks for the follow, Adrian. We'll have an Iron Hulk fight pretty soon here. Just need to get my pierogies made. And then, while I was doing that, we also made a fire over here. Where's my backpack? Need to cook up this meat. Let's get rid of some of the stuff in the inventory. Oh wait, I didn't even make my armor. Wow. Okay, this is a bit behind schedule then for sure. What do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yep, 1 rope. So let's make 3 football helmets. Is that going to be enough? Don't need the flint. Log suit. Ooh, oh no, actually I need to keep that meat. That would be stupid. I'd be able to make a ham bat. We're going all armor on this one. So... oh, actually, I can cook these too. And theoretically, I could cook another 2. I only need 2 for the ham bat. Alright, I think we're ready to go here. Let's get that last piece. I think from your video I only used 2 recipes, the steamed ham and the hard shell tacos. The hard shell tacos were nice because you could stockpile the resources. You wouldn't have to worry about them spoiling for the most part. Alright, careful. Oh man. I couldn't make up my mind which way to go. Oh! Dude, really? They usually don't attack that frequently. It's a bit of a shame. I think we'll still be okay though. Hey, egg. Alright, I think we got a boss fight. Uh-oh, they're gonna blow my camp up. Oh wait, actually they won't. Last thing. Hand up. Not? Okay. Whoops. Come on. Come this way, come this way. We want to stay away from the water if we can. Too bad this is so close to like water all the way around here. But okay. Get it out of your system. Yeah. Bit of a ripperoni. Uh-huh. Alright, next stage. Come on, free minerals. Oh wow, are you kidding me? That's it? Well, that was pretty easy, and I really over-prepared for that. Okay. I don't know, these seem to be bugged. Okay, maybe not. This one here seems to be bugged. It's not doing anything when I'm standing next to it. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. I didn't expect it to die quite that fast. But then again, I am Wolfgang, so maybe if I mine this, I'll be able to activate it. I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with that mine there. Okay, it's just bugged, I guess. Hey, you know what? This is an easy way to get gears early. Well, maybe not easy, but it's an interesting way to get them. Right? 3 gears right there. You can't say no to that. And then look at all these resources. Yes, Wolfgang is indeed the punter of bosses. Well, I must say, I'm just interested now in trying this as Wickerbottom. Because Wickerbottom means no alchemy engine required. I'm wondering if I can cut down on the time it takes. Can I light this? Can I light the dung ball? No. And look at all these resources. Can light a dung pile? Okay, let's try it. That feeling when you try to take a shortcut and it actually takes you longer. See? That's better. I wish I'd allowed more mining to happen here. I could have definitely lasted longer. Like, we could have got so much. So many minerals, I guess. So it really is going to depend on world gen, whether or not you're going to be able to successfully speedrun this, I think. Because if the pieces are just too far apart from each other, I think it's going to take too long. Come on. One more. Oh, out of flint. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about running out of flint and rocks. So the next curious thing is to see where they all spawn. So we got 3 pieces that are really close. Oh, okay, yeah, the world got closed back up, so... Here we go. There's one there. It's not too far. So, you know, providing you reveal most of the map, you should be able to locate these pretty easily. But I'm not seeing... We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. These aren't the closest, but they're pretty good. Like, this isn't really that much further than when these two were up there. So, like, to get it back together again wouldn't be too hard. Use the head to mine rocks. Oh, I wish I'd seen your message a little bit earlier. Yeah. The head would probably be ideal for it, too. It's not that dangerous. And it's the piece that's always kind of left here, isn't it? Alright, let me get my backpack. So, day 8 is the time I need to beat in the future. Or was it day 7? I'm not sure. I think I actually finished it on day 7, didn't I? Well, I would say that's one cool boss. I mean, it seems to be a little bit light on health, I think. But maybe it's just because I'm playing overpowered Wolfgang. Should try a normal damage modifier character. Other than that, I think this actually might be my favorite boss in Hamlet. I think it's the most unique for sure. I didn't even need pierogies. Like, wow. If you just have double armor, I can spend most of my time just getting the pieces here, because if you have double armor and you just kind of don't get hit tons, you can be fine. Like, I really over-prepared for this. I didn't even go through one set of armor, did I? It's harder to fight the Mant Queen than it is to fight the Iron Hulk. If that isn't... I don't know, it just seems weird to me. Like, the Iron Hulk should be stronger. I think Pugilisk, for right now, Pugilisk to me is the hardest. Because it's difficult to, like, guarantee that you'll be able to get it in that sweet spot where you can kind of just spank and tank. Or tank and spank, however you want to look at it. Because if you don't get into that perfect position, you can take a lot of damage unintentionally. Alright. The question is, how am I going to incorporate this fight in with all the others? I don't think there's really any way to do it. So the question is this going to be like a second season boss fight? So they do, in the first season I do Rock, I do the Mant Queen, and I do Pugilisk. And I have been able to do that before the Humid season. And then on maybe the second Calm season, I don't know, it's like, you could probably relocate a lot of this stuff during Sneezy season. I'm not sure that the Humid season, not really feeling it for that one. And also, another limiting factor behind this one is that it requires so much exploration. So it's definitely going to be something that you want to do after you've explored the map, which means it's probably going to happen after the other bosses. Right, you really can't do it before you find all the pieces. Now the good news is that all the pieces, the Iron Hulk pieces, are going to be in these charcoal biomes when you start. So as long as you find both charcoal biomes, I think they're usually two, you're going to be able to find all the pieces. Yeah, so that, it's pretty interesting. I'm not sure what I want to do. Maybe I'll just briefly fight the... what is that? The end boss. How much rock did I get? Let's see here. 40, 80, 120, 157. Pretty nice. Yeah, so the other boss I kind of want to fight, I think I've played this one out. You hate it when the pieces go to the poison jungle? I had that happen once during one of these experiments. It went, I think it was near one of these entrances, so it wasn't too hard to get it out. Like, if you had to run in there, you wouldn't kill yourself without the poison mask, but yeah, I could see that being a problem. When they break apart, they don't appear to, like, follow the original rules of going back to the charcoal biome. They can kind of go anywhere. Oh. Yeah, so the last boss that I really need to sort of master fighting now, I think, is the Ancient Herald. What's my best bet for, like, quickly doing this? I'll just eat all my pierogies, I suppose. And then I'll advance a bunch of days. Just sort of end on a bang here. Now, the problem usually with advancing days quickly in Hamlet is that you get so many bats piling up that it crashes your game, so you have to stop every 20 days or so. So... tweak menu, 10, 20. Oh, my ham bat's no good. Okay. There. Okay, let's stick to the jungle here. Wait, did I misspell that? Oh, okay. Singular. I did plural. One other thing I want to do before I start this boss, I need to place some insurance down. Right. 10 days, it's 20 days. I should probably just try to find a calendar. That way I could control it, I guess. Oh, got the next batch here. I don't understand why the memory in this command line doesn't work for me. I think it remembers weird stuff, but not the last thing I used, which is annoying. Stop sneezing. All right. It is, it's evil time. It's apocalypse. God, these guys are vicious. Look how fast they are. And they pursue you forever. All right. Last thing I need, vampire bats. What cool stuff should I grab here? There. Can we not be in the sneezy season? Temperate. Wait, is this because I'm in God mode? What else can I build here? What gets rid of the sneezes? Because this is terrible. Nettles, I guess. Cut nettle. Let's try that. Uh-oh. God, I hate it when I click that. It happens too much. Instead of clicking the close button, I accidentally click advance 10 days. Okay. Let's do this thing. Oh, wait. Does the... It ends on its own now? Okay, that's weird. I guess I'm gonna have to find the calendar after all. I guess the season ends, right? What is that season called? I forget. Ancient Herald. The Apocalypse. Okay. So Apocalypse used to last until you change the calendar, right? Without player control, this happens at the start of the 61st day in the Hamlet world. But when does it end? Because it ended for me. If the player survives an apocalypse multiple days in a row before resetting the calendar, the pig traders in Swinesbury and the Palace City will throw a fiesta. The celebration will last multiple days, and the pig traders will not retreat to their homes. And I don't know. For some reason it ended when I advanced an additional 10 days. Okay. I mean, that's not used to... That didn't used to be how it worked. That's all I'm saying. Where is the entrance to it? It's on this island over here. Okay, so there are different ways you can go about doing this. What would be the most professional? Is there anything over here that I can grab onto? Not really. Nothing specific. So one of the things you can do is something crazy like... Is it saving? No. Let's say 200. It should cause me to go really fast. Are we going in the right direction here? Kinda. How about this? Yeah, let's crash the game. How about that? Rough. Okay, here we are. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go much faster than this. Getting closer. Okay, we're pretty close. Nice. Okay. I mean, is speed 1 what it's supposed to be? Or is it speed 0? Close enough. So we should find the calendar. Where exactly? It goes down here. I think I might have broken the game. The loading seems to be having a hard time here. Even though I'm going normal speed now. Well, that's dizzying. Ouch. I didn't know it would break it that badly. Well, today I learned. A simple reload should fix this. I just wanted the here's what I should do. I should just spawn in the Ancient Herald, right? That would probably be the fastest way to practice fighting it. Instead of trying to do it the legit kind of spawning way. Let's do that. Uh-oh. Is this world permanently ruined? It still feels jittery to me. Okay, now it's better. Alright. And here it is. Wait, what's hitting it? Okay, something else fighting. So this is the biggest challenge when fighting this boss, I think, is all the other stuff it tends to spawn. Oh, tanking it might be the best solution then. So you get the Vortex cloak. I don't think I've ever had the Vortex cloak before. Dark Tatters. Requires night armor and Dark Tatters. Okay. Well, there you go. Ever heard of Lavia? Lavia very much? Is that somebody, or are you just, like, memeing on me? Either way, I'll take it. Yeah, so, you might be... If you're just joining now, Panda is doing a run which involved killing... Is this a new world? No, this is the same world. I killed the Iron Hulk, I guess, by day 7. So, with Wolfgang, it's actually a really fun fight, and the hardest part's going to be getting the Iron Hulk pieces together. You have to find all 6 of them, and they just sort of combine. But you can do it pretty early on in the game. So, I guess now I just need to sort of tie it all together. I need to figure out how I'm going to plan, because I want to do a run, right? Where we kill all the bosses in one like calendar year. I'm not sure it's going to be possible. We might have to go 2 calendar years because Hamlet only has 3 seasons instead of 4, and they're very short seasons. So unlike other, like in DST, for example, if you do a challenge like kill as many bosses as you can within 1 year, it's kind of viable. You hardly have any days here in Hamlet. So I might want to expand that, but I really want to tie them all together, and at some point I want to like do a series based on that. So we would do different characters, and then I'll probably like make it episodic and upload it to YouTube. That's like my next project that I'm really excited to try, because it has a nice, you know, limit duration on it. After you kill all the bosses, then the series is over, right? Oh, okay. Here, let's try this fight again. Yeah, okay. Let's see how much damage I take. See how well I can tank this. Right, Dark Sword, Wolfgang Max. So far, it's looking pretty easy. Yeah, okay, wow. That's really easy as a fight with Wolfgang. Dark Sword. Okay, I guess we don't have to worry too much about the calendar then. This boss is... I mean, unless they glitch something out here. Otherwise, this boss is relatively easy to beat. It seems to me it used to be harder to kill it. Like, it had more health before when it was originally added. Maybe that changed. But I think, yeah, at this point, I'm pretty confident killing all the bosses then. Epilepsy warning. Is it gonna keep dropping blueprints? Because that's a bit buggy. Wait, you can keep learning blue... Oh. Well, is it because I didn't learn it? Is it because I learned it in God mode before? Or can you just keep learning blueprints? I don't know what's the despawn, or the debug spawn for blueprints. In multiplayer, you can't learn a blueprint multiple times for the sanity. Maybe you can in single player, and I just didn't realize that. Anyway, it's actually been really fun, but I'm going to have to quit for tonight, so let me find somebody else to host. And yeah, I'm actually really excited about the potential for tomorrow. Hopefully come back and I gotta launch another browser. We try to sort of tie all of this together, right? See if I can rush through all bosses in as quickly as possible here in Hamlet. And once I feel like I'm fairly good at that, I'll be tying it together in a video series. So look forward to that if you're interested. Who am I gonna host? Oh, we have to host Mr. Minnesota Worm here. Haven't seen him for a while. So thanks everyone again. In single player, you can keep learning the same blueprint and get sanity every time. Well, there you go, Roman. I learned something new as well today. Thank you for your help as well. You pointed out a couple of interesting things like the second room and the shanty disabling rain because bugs and stuff. Yeah, so again, thanks everyone for watching and for the follows, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good night.